So in which classes should you trademark your clothing brand? My name is Andre Menkoff. I'm the founder of Trademark Factory. And in this video, you're going to learn how to protect your clothing brand.
Get it trademarked with Trademark Factory.
So the short answer is Class 25. Class 25 is the main trademarking class for clothing, for headwear, and footwear. And by the way, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, what are classes, I have a video on these classes, the whole classification, where I explain how that works. When you file your trademark application, you don't get a monopoly over the name by itself. You got to specify which products and services you want your trademark application to cover, and those products and services are grouped into categories that are called classes, right? So for clothing, the main class is, like I said, 25. Are we done? Not yet. Because if what you're planning to do, or what you already do with your brand, is more than just clothing, then you may need to file your trademark application in other classes as well. It all depends on how big you are and how wide the scope of your product is. Because big names, for example, like Louis Vuitton, they got a lot of trademarks in a lot of classes because they do so many things, right? So they've got, for example, bags, and that's class 18. They got watches and jewelry in class 14. They got sunglasses and regular glasses in class 9. They've got retail stores in class 35. They've got entertainment services in class 41. They've got perfumes in class 3. They got cosmetics in class 5. They got candles in class 4. They got so many different things. And I can go on and on and on. Really what this boils down to is, if you're only going to do clothing, if you're selling nothing but the clothing itself, then you're safe with just class 25. If you're planning to go beyond that, then you have to have a very specific list of what is it that you're planning to do. And then just expand and expand and expand your trademark application. And oftentimes, what you're going to end up doing is you're going to have the core application that will only cover the class 25, for example, your main class. And then as you grow, you will find you will be filing more trademarks, and they would cover some other things. And that's really what your trademarking strategy should be. Start with the core products and services, and then keep expanding, keep expanding, keep expanding. Is there a risk that as you grow, somebody would come in and get a chunk of the market for specific products and services that you hadn't trademarked before? Yes, which is why it's crucially important that you have a unique brand, right? Because if your brand is so close to everybody else's, you might be able to carve out class 25 at the beginning, but then it will be even harder for you to expand to other areas. So have a unique brand and trademark it early in as wide a scope of goods and services as you possibly can. So that's really the advice. And sometimes you just have to live with the fact that you cannot enter the market for specific products and services because it's already taken. And then as your business grows, your core business grows, hopefully you've got enough business power, monetary power to go to the other holders of the same name in the other segments of the market and just make them an offer that they can't refuse. That's how it works. I hope you found this video useful. I hope you learned something. If you did, great. Make sure you like and comment below and subscribe if you haven't already, because we post videos like this every single day. And if you want to learn something about entrepreneurship, branding, and trademarks, that's the channel to follow. And if you've got a brand that you want to protect, well, otherwise, why would you be watching this video? If you're, let's say, if you're a clothing brand, or not necessarily a clothing brand, but because this video is about clothing brands, I'm going to assume that you are running a business that is an apparel business. If you've got a brand that you want to protect, go to trademarkfactory.com and book your call with our strategy advisors, and they'll help you get started. Until then, I will see you in the next video.